There we go. So I think this is 38B. Recap for last time was, I think you guys were traipsing around inside the upper class quarters of Omu and ended up finding an entrance, that ramp that led down underneath the ruins of the palace. You talked to some kobolds who indicated that snake people lived there. I think you guys decided.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you decided not to go there right now. You had a kerfuffle getting over the wall because Armorine / Marcana don't understand what informed consent means. And and then
I thought he could fly.
that's not the part that had anything to do with informed consent. Anyway, don't pick up people without asking permission. After that, you guys made your way over to Neng Neng's shrine, full of what appeared to be illusory loot. You guys all looked around at stuff. Eventually, all the grungs that had been here were dead, massacred by something else. There's a giant eagle in the corner for reasons I don't understand. And Orvex kind of figured out the puzzle behind the door, which was to by himself or anyone by themselves bring a expensive item before the door. In this case, it was one of the illusory items, not an actually expensive item. And that opened the door, and you guys got Nang Nang's puzzle cube. And I think that's about where we left off.
Yeah, the rest of this place went.
What?
There looked to be other rooms, or no? Not
I mean, as far as like walking around, there's there's 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of 5 different rooms within the shrine, not including the mosaic room and the cube room. They're all just filled with what looks like
treasure.
Yeah, it looks like it's just filled with piles of treasure.
I wonder if taking any of it, well, we could be able to sell some of it to someone who's foolish enough to fall for it. Oh, wait, I'm not the character anymore. Damn. Shit.
Too many things in his head.
Guess we just leave it then. Actually, you know what? I'll carry out a box anyway.
So you carry like a box full of coins out?
Yeah, well, just a random box. I don't really care if it has coins or anything in it. Just wants another storage container. That's all I really care
Oh,
about.
you just want another storage container? Okay. Fair enough. You have another box. Don't you already have a chest you're carrying around?
It does, but you can also carry about 2 tons. So
Just by the end of this, it's just going to be clank, clunk, clank, clunk. Xanthiel just has a pile of crap on her rear.
it's already -1 and automatic disadvantage for stealth checks. So
Clickety clankety.
she's no Sarah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Occasionally get a 32 on a stealth roll.
There you go. Cool. Okay, you grab another chest or box or whatever.
I guess. Does anything happen to the illusionary stuff if I bring it outside the temple, or does it just?
Like if you grab something valuable and walk it out the door.
Yeah, like just shits and giggles.
Yeah. Let's say you pick up a gold goblet.
Like chuck it out the door.
Yeah. As soon as
carry it.
do you chuck it or carry it? Sorry, what?
Always Chuck.
Yeah, I'm not walking out with it. Something bad might happen.
Okay. Sorry, your audio is like cutting in and out weird. I'll just give him a sec. Have you turned it off and turned it back on again? Okay. Okay, so you grab a gold goblet, you chuck it out the door. You notice a couple things as it lands in the murky water. First, it floats. Second, it appears to have transformed into a crappy clay mug. Or a wood mug.
Huh.
Just bobbing
There
in
you
the
go.
water.
Interesting. Oh, looks like I'm not scamming anyone with those.
Masika's kind of like, what? What is going on? Why are you throwing cups at me, horsewoman?
It's like another couple throws it out.
Masika's like, hey, I thought you were a good cleric. What the hell?
That she would technically be wrong. It was lawful neutral.
Americana just peeks his head out of the door. She's in a horse mood. Don't worry, it's okay.
Oh, God.
Time. You know the rules.
Here's where I get kicked.
Yeah. You know, horse kicks to the
Smack.
head can be fatal, right? Like,
Oh, no.
Especially by a really
I need to send you the video of the breeding mare kicking the stud.
oh, God.
Like, I'm assuming it looks like it's in Mexico, but this big old stud comes running up to this breeding mare, and they're getting ready to breed, and the mare's like, "Nope, I don't like you,"
Boom.
and just kicks him in the side of the head as he starts to try and mount her, and it just lights out. He's done. Like
Yep.
you hear him grunt, and then he just falls over to the side, just completely dead.
Yeah, that sucks. Can kick real hard.
Ugh.
The reason
She
why
said
people like to
no.
ride.
Yeah.
There was some show I was watching. Maybe, is there a scene in The Witcher where there's like a chase through a stable and somebody...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she
doesn't she
kicked
have
the
somebody like...
hell out.
Oh my God, yeah, I remember watching that and just being like, oh, fuck, that dude's done.
He is super
Oh,
dead.
yeah, I know.
There's...
Yeah, if they kick you right in the center of the chest, they can stop your heart because it crushes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like in the head, that's just like a pulp villain. So.
So, that said, assuming that Xanthiel does not actually execute Murakana, are you guys going to do anything else at this shrine, or are you good?
Oh, chest. I think. Wait, did anything happen to the chest as I brought it out, or is it? That's fine.
Oh, no, the chest is still a chest, yeah. You maybe gather that the things that look really valuable are illusions, Michael. Not actually valuable. So unfortunately, you can probably carry a lot of stuff out of here, but it might not have that much value, and it doesn't continue looking like golds and precious gems.
Think of it though. What would copper coin? I'm assuming gold, illusionary coins. I wonder what those would turn into. I'm guessing copper or something.
Let's see here. Let's just pretend you grabbed a box full of stuff and carried it through the doorway, and noticed that gold coins become discs of tin, silver decanters revert to clay jugs, and glittering armor becomes rusty scrap metal.
Oh, Jackson, your tin's still worth something.
Hmm?
Your tin is still worth something.
I mean, probably, but you got to get it to somebody who wants to buy it. So I don't know.
And we're in a jungle.
Yeah. I'll maybe go talk.
Yeah, I believe that's the reason all this crap is still here.
Also, just remembered that I can just quickly fabricate stuff that's worth quite a lot more than its basic components anyway.
So let's all pause for 2 weeks while Xanthiel just
I just create money.
just peasant cannons her way out of this situation. Yeah.
The ability that Earth probably would have quite literally killed for.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, our prize is not here, so I guess we move on.
Wait, no, I thought we grabbed the puzzle cube, didn't we?
Well, yeah, you have the cube.
Yeah, I was like, I need prizes not here.
I think Murakana was trying to roleplay to say "let's go." I think I could be wrong, but that was the intention that I drew from that statement.
I thought
Orvex got it.
I thought Orvex said that someone already got it and the one that was here was fake.
No. Just everybody. That the door was still locked, right? So somebody killed all the grungs, and then didn't open the door.
On them.
Well, there you go.
There you go, Maracana. I can marry you and
You can what?
ceremony. Perform special religious ceremonies that are infused with magic, such as
I mean,
atonement, blessed
he
water.
wants to ride the horse goddess.
Well, you're not going to.
Although I don't think that was the way he intended it.
No, I meant more Maracana and the Seeker, just to make it awkward at the campfire.
Why
But we
does
get bonuses.
why does atonement even exist?
I don't know.
It's not like alignment even matters in this game. What the hell?
Yeah, it's such a high check.
Like, why do you have to make a 20 wisdom insight check for a alignment change that mechanically almost never does anything?
I mean, the only thing I expect to get out of this is potentially marrying Maracana to the Seeker and giving them both a +2 bonus to AC for 7 days.
That is awesome.
Something.
Again, informed consent, guys. NPCs still have to give informed consent.
Well, that hence my Americana God has to work on that if he ever wants that to happen. Extra incentive.
That could be arranged.
I think Xanthiel's trying to tell you that she's just not that into you.
Pass you off to the other one in the group.
She's threatened to kick you in the head and also marry you to the other eligible female in the group at this point. And Masika's just like, I don't know if I'm ready to take things to that level.
I mean, Xanthiel's a weepy fucking oracle who keeps like muttering to herself, so she can just say whatever the fuck she wants, I think. Also, it's too old to give a crap about this, so on and so forth, young kids.
Brr, 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 brr. Get off her lawn, I guess.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to the map at this point, cause yeah. I also, we're not there yet, but I was looking at something earlier today, and I think this matters. It might matter for Gale. It matters definitely for Xanthiel. Basically, and I'm telling you now so that you have some time to think about it, most spells that can magically move you or involve divination don't work the same in the tomb. Some of them just don't work. Some of them do different things. I don't want to expressly say like this is the list and this is what happens, but just trying to kind of give you some forewarning that yeah. Does that make sense?
Your magic's gonna get weird, man.
Well, just like if you try to cast something like divination or teleport or augury,
Spells should be using all the time.
yeah, the effects may or may not be the same when you are inside the tomb. So you probably have a level or two and a session or two. Well, probably one level, I think, because we'll level up one more time before the tomb, most likely. And that's like you can retrain spells there. So if you decide, hey, I don't want to find out how divination magic works different in the tomb, feel free to, choose accordingly. Make sense?
Works for me.
Cool. Says the guy who has no spells.
I did once. Then I took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys, hopefully the map is loaded because I forgot to preload it because apparently I have no idea what I'm doing today. Why is nothing?
I never have any idea what I'm doing.
Why is there nothing on the map on my thing?
It's like no trails or anything.
Do I need to reload again? Is Foundry just having a time? Oh, okay, that worked for me on the camera. Can you guys see like the numbers and the lines?
See the numbers, just like the trails that we were there before.
Okay, if you reloaded, it should fix it. It was not working for me on my camera. I don't know why.
We'll manage.
I have a feeling that Foundry at this point, with the number of crap that I've put into this campaign, is just crying silently every time we play in the background. Like, why do you have 40 different maps?
Oh, so we're at 18, I
Yes,
think, right?
you're at 18.
Cool. I would like to head towards 16 and investigate buildings on the way.
Okay, so this area is kind of, at this point, a floodplain. So the water...
How high is the... Sorry, go on.
Yeah, the water varies in depth. Usually it's a couple feet deep, but there's definitely dips and bobs, even as you start to like head out a little bit from 18, where this water has just been flowing for who knows how long and is slowly carving away at what used to be the ground of the city. So it's it is definitely difficult terrain, if not a place where you have to swim now and then. And there's definitely wildlife in the water. You can see, at least in a few places, there are sporadic crocodiles and birds hunting fish and stuff.
We do have water walk.
Well, that would be handy.
Yeah, but it only lasts an hour, so...
Well, I mean, honestly, if you cast water walk, this would become the easiest part of the city to traverse. Because you could just walk about...
And I can ritual cast it, so rip.
Oh my god, so you just ritual... How many people does it affect?
Just, unfortunately. But I can just cast it on myself and then just carry like a good chunk of the party and then cast it on someone else to do the rest.
I love the image we have here, right? So like Xanthiel casts water walk on herself, and I'm guessing like Sib and Masika probably hop on.
Oh, wait, it's up to 10. Never mind, I'm an idiot.
Huh?
Yeah. Sorry, it's up to 10 creatures I can see in my range.
Well, you just
wow.
ruined my plan, so...
I was waiting to see who he inappropriately carried.
I was going to go with Masika since we're going along this line anyways.
Nope, she would have already hopped on to the back of Xanthiel. Masika's like, nope, I'm sticking with the horse lady.
I love how he's become a pariah just because he threw someone over a wall.
I mean, it started long before then, but yeah. Let's not pretend that this started there. Cool.
I love it. The guy with the highest charisma in the party is the one most avoided.
That's because he never does charisma checks. He just acts like a buffoon, which is fantastic.
I guess that the innate charisma that stops people from being hostile to him afterwards.
You mostly just kind of smile and go, "Oh, Murakana. Oh, you.
You scamp here."
Yeah.
It's because everybody loves him secretly. But not like a love, just like he's a nice guy and he makes everyone smile.
Oh, you big smelly barbarian. If you weren't so stinky, I'd hug you.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and then we shove you into the lake to make you take a bath.
He's like, this is my friend. You're going to think he's racist, but he's not racist. He's just an idiot.
I've actually heard that line before, like almost word for word.
I'm sure it's happened.
I feel like that's been said about me, and I'm a little insulted.
I'm saying it about Murakana. I'm not saying it about you.
Yeah. I'm reasonably sure you're not racist.
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure I've heard that in real life.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It sounds like that. I'm not racist, but, like, okay. This is going to be
right.
This will be good. Let's all pipe down and take another swig of beer and then listen.
Like, let's see how, like, I'm sure there are times that has been said and it's true, but...
They're really bad at fucking paraphrasing things. It's like, well, now that I'm thinking it...
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm gonna move this along, but I'm getting a beer because I no longer feel like crap. So I had my second
Yeah.
vaccine dose yesterday, and that was a fun day.
Yeah, I noticed that some people get some side effects.
I was side affected by it. It was not fun. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but
Like, it's still going to be better than catching COVID. So.
oh yeah, no, I'd do it again. But well, like if I had to take another dose, I'd do it again. I'm not gonna take another dose because that'd be stupid.
I know. I've got people at work who are like, fucking blah blah. The government's gonna, try to kill the whole population with it. I'm like, what? Do you even listen to yourself for like more than a minute, or like?
Hey, though, I'll tell you guys, my cell phone has been working so much better since I got the second vaccine dose. I think
Yeah,
I think the
and
5G,
5G
yeah, the 5G chip in my head is working great. It's fantastic. I get full bars no matter where I am.
Well, I would happily accept it in my head if it meant I get 5 every time.
And now Bill Gates can just hit on me. These are the topical jokes. Okay. I haven't had alcohol in like 4 days, so I'm excited to have a beer. That's the sound of you guys walking over water.
Yay.
What's up, horse Jesus? This video is gonna get.
Nasika just hopped on the back anyway, even though she's perfectly capable of walking on her own.
She actually undoes the braid and just lets her hair flow in the wind. Xanthiel gallops across the water.
Oh God!
It would even be semi-practical since Xanthiel's faster than anyone else in the party on account of being a horse. Although I don't think if anyone brought a saddle, she would take it very well.
And then Gail's just like, it figures they do that. Because that seems like a Gale quote. Okay, where are we?
And Americana's like, I bet I could throw you to the other side of the water.
Oh, Jesus. Had a discussion about how fastball would work in 5th edition versus other games the other day. Okay, so we are at another shrine. And luckily, since the shrine map was already loaded, let's go back. I need the Benny Hill loaded up in my songs, I guess. I wonder if I'd get a takedown request for that.
I don't think they'd be copyrighted anymore, aren't they? Like
Yakety Sax? I don't know if Yakety Sax has a copyright.
That should be public domain by now, shouldn't it?
I don't know. Let's find out. Because if it isn't, I'm going to play it on the stream. Because that would be fun. As soon as
I mean, considering that Disney has managed to get like 75 years of extensions, possible.
Sex is not public domain.
That works. Is Yakety Sax royalty free? Nope.
Yes.
Damn. Yakety Sax sound effects surface royalty free Benny Hill alternative. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh god. This is terrible.
What's that?
You want to hear it?
Yeah, why not?
Here, let's just break things. Play this. Oh. Back to the shrines.
Yay.
Yep. So I don't know about that. Doesn't quite have the same pop.
It doesn't. It's like the knockoff, Taiwanese version.
Quite literally is, yeah.
Is it? It's by Fizz Marble.
Oh yeah, my mistake. That sounds like a totally reputable band or whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just moving some stuff at the other shrine to make it
Oh right, I think we're not at the middle.
No,
That one.
your tokens are still there, but I'm just kind of doing a little work on my end. Because, you know, that's how life goes for me.
I should grab some cheese.
What? I just hear doors opening while he's talking. Okay. Well, that's weird. What the hell? I am just having all sorts of fun today with my stream. Let's see if that one works. Yeah, there we go. Now it's working. Oh, come on. Murakana, where are you at? Orvex. Did I get Masika? Is Masika underneath somebody?
Is this just a grand map of shrines?
It's all 9 shrines are on one map.
That is fantastic.
Whose bird is that?
I have no idea.
I'm getting rid of it.
Don't get some birds anymore.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are walking on water up to a shrine. You can clearly see in the water surrounding it that there are crocodiles. And I'm certain if I played Crocodile Rock, I would get a copyright notice. What about this shrine? Crocodiles wallow in this muddy lake bed, from which rises a walled ruin. 2 columns flank the entrance, carved with images of a long-legged bird with a needle-like beak. At the building's front, slimy steps ascend to an entry arch.
Well, this feels like a nice water hazard.
Let's see.
How tall is this wall in front of me?
The wall you
They're
can,
backsplash.
the wall you can see over, the obelisks, like the wall is actually like a couple inches above the water at this point because the water is pretty high. Like the water's, you can see the water's probably a couple feet deep here. So the wall is not really an impediment to movement because you can. How long does walk on water last?
An hour.
An hour? Yeah, you're
Casting it.
you are still walking upon the water. It probably took you guys like 10 minutes to get here because it was
Sweet.
1,000 feet. So
Yeah.
walking 1,000 feet on a plane don't take long. Actually, 10 minutes. Screw that. It's a fifth of a mile. It took you like 2 minutes because you could just straight it.
It's quite literally just straight walking for them.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember. Crocodiles don't seem all that dangerous, really. Not to us now.
Yeah, and right now you can kind of see their snouts and eyes burbling out. So what?
I said that. I kind of said that Sentinel probably should be able to see them pretty easily.
I mean, everybody is like you're well aware of them, right? These are crocodiles in like 4 feet of water here. It's not like they're.
They're not doing a great job in hiding.
I mean, they're not even trying. Like you're aware of them, they're aware of you.
Is there a door north of us?
Here, buddy, come here.
I will use thaumaturgy to open that door to the north. If it's not locked.
Yeah, let me just double check. Thaumaturgy.
I can open unlocked doors.
You instantaneously cause an unlocked door to open. The door weighs 600 pounds. Okay.
It's
It's
magic,
If
Charlie.
it's unlocked, then it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna say it kind of like half swings open. So like it's open, it's not locked.
Yeah.
So you bang the doors open a little bit, but yeah, it's like thaumaturgy works. The doors kind of creak about halfway open. It's just it's a big door. is pretty much what that's telling you.
Fair enough. I don't see a wall there, like a physical wall. So is that meant to be like a hidden one, or?
Where you're standing right now, there's no door. Like where
No.
you're standing is an alcove.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like where that door was, like there's, or was that just a giant door in that alleyway, so to speak?
Is it dark for you now?
Yes. Oh, so that
Bright,
was to
dark,
the entire.
bright,
Okay, cool.
dark, bright,
I'm
dark,
just
bright,
used to the
dark,
walls
bright,
being like
dark,
next to the door.
bright,
That's all.
dark, bright, dark.
I mean
Okay,
physical.
sorry, I'm just being a dick now. So the room you're in, just to give you the description there, you two are currently standing on top of another one of those mosaics showing a tableau of what you could assume at this point are another pairing of the 9 trickster gods of Omu. The rest of the party is kind of following behind you. Let's see here. There was a plaque outside the shrine above the outer doorway or archway that has a phrase in Old Omuan. And then in the room that you are currently in, there is a moss all over everything. On the floor, there is the mosaic depicting a tall bird using its long, pointy beak to pin a monstrous, frog-like creature with tentacles sprouting from its shoulders. Set into the far wall is a set of heavy stone doors that you have opened. In the room beyond, there is an empty pedestal standing in the middle of the chamber. 6 statues face it from alcoves on the walls. They depict bare-chested humans with the heads of different animals. The animal heads are those of a lizard, a jaguar, a lobster, a toucan, a bat, and a frog. And then finally, because sorry, we went through like all 3 sections real quick. On the pedestal itself, etched in common, is a riddle. And I will post it in the chat, but also read it for you. It says... Oh god, I have the Benny Hill song stuck in my head. That's not what it says.
Wait, just to make sure we're seeing this in this like little door here.
So the pedestal here has an inscription in common. Each of these little alcoves has a statue in it. And then you guys are basically standing on a mosaic showing a bird thing fighting a frog with tentacles. And then there is a plaque above the door out here.
Ah, that must be where I'm desynchronized or something then, because I'm seeing we're not in the actual temple, we're just like on the map border.
Oh, okay. What do you see, Murakana?
Oh, just a second.
He sees nothing because he's not even paying attention.
Nope, I see the through the room, and I see 1, 2, 3 statues, and part of its second one.
Okay.
My thing looks fine.
Let's try.
I'll reload.
Okay, I was gonna say you could try reloading or I could try streaming. I doubt me streaming will improve your experience, but if it doesn't,
If it can't downgrade.
It can downgrade because if I'm uploading 2 different streams and Lyokin's trying to get them, it could just make it worse. The internet is made out of tubes.
Wrong. It's clearly a large truck. You can just put anything you want on it.
Oh
Yep.
boy. Are you successful in seeing reality yet?
It'll take a bit to load.
Oh, weird.
That's why I avoided it the first time.
Well, somebody absolutely loves that Benny Hill knockoff. They use it on their last video, and it works like a charm for those videos that have to be sped up. And the tune is super catchy as well.
Well, if you say so. I suppose there's people who also like grunge metal, so it's not counting for taste. There we go.
What's up with other non-copyrighted versions someone posted on YouTube that is just the original Yakety Sax, which is copyrighted? That dude be scammin'. Sad if people are falling for that. This one is legit free. This is like Yahoo Answers now, I think.
Yeah, just bot written answers or something.
Yeah.
Okay. There is. Anything happen?
As you walk in the room,
Yeah.
you enter.
Okay, so no traps or anything that I can see or nothing?
Correct.
Comes with sunshine, leaves with night, hides in darkness, does not light, always joined to its caster.
Oh yeah, I didn't say that out loud, did I? Yep. The riddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we paused halfway through. Yes. So apparently as Zandala, I said that. I don't know why. I was probably last moved her. But yeah, that is the riddle. Yeah, comes with sunshine, leaves with night, hides in darkness, does not bite, always joined to its caster, never strays from its master.
Sunshine, eh? So if I were to do that, probably not.
Are you casting daylight?
Oh, it's like, wait, you know what? I've got a better thing. We'll cast this first.
Augury. What are you asking?
If I cast daylight, will I be able to retrieve the cube safely?
You get a feeling that casting daylight will not help you retrieve the cube.
Okay. Fair enough. I shall abstain.
Wait a minute. Lizard, jaguar, lobster, toucan,
And then what's the other one?
bat.
Which toucan is it? Because it's really important. Because there's some fond ones from my childhood, like
I-
Toucan Sam.
I got lizard, jaguar, lobster, frog, toucan, and bat now. And there was 6, wasn't there?
There's a frog. Sorry, I'm trying to write and it's not great. I'm
Oh, you're right. I'm doing the same. That's you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Am I sure about what?
Yeah.
About yeah?
Mm-hmm. What?
I'm just reading things while I go. No, I was just double checking things because I always do. But yes, yeah.
Well, I have no idea what to do. Shit. Can I like roll wisdom or something to get a clue?
Well, so I mean, like in the room, so all the features of the room right now are the pedestal, the inscription on the pedestal with the riddle, and there are 6 statues.
Yep. But I still have nowhere to really sort of. I don't know what to do. So, can I like I don't know, see if my character would have like any idea as to what to do in this situation?
Yeah, I mean, I would say even without looking, the obvious thing would be to like investigate the statues.
Alright.
Because you guys have just walked in the room and just kind of stopped doing anything. Then you cast Augury and that was it.
Yeah. I thought the riddle would have something to do with it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm investigating this statue.
So I'll just say, looking at it, as you look at all the statues, actually, Xanthiel, the one that you're standing right in front of, the floor in front of that statue is a bit more scuffed up. than the floor in front of the rest of these statues in this room, as you guys kind of look at them all.
Yeah.
Are you investigating that statue, Arcana? Is that what you're doing? Or what are you?
What statue is that?
So you're standing, Murakana's in front of the toucan, Xanthiel is in front of the bat.
Does the statue move any?
You could try to move it. As you kind of push and pull at it, it definitely seems like probably the two of you together could pull that stone statue out of that alcove.
Xanthiel, I need your strength.
All right. She'll do so.
Okay, let's see if I can make this happen. Because the tokens are weird. Did that not work? Whatever. You can see as you pull it out, there appears to be a wall there. But you can also actually see scuff marks leading into what appears to be a stone wall.
I'm going to push on the stone wall.
You push on it, your hand
Yeah.
goes through.
Oh, God.
So can I walk through that passage? It looks pretty small.
We'll say, are you large or are you just medium?
Technically medium, yeah.
Technically you're medium because 5th edition decided no, you couldn't possibly be large. I say you have to squeeze through. Like, in real life, no, I don't think actually Xanthiel could get through it, but like for purposes of rules, sure, you can get through.
I'm claustrophobic just being in here.
I'll change it to a mouse, and then because she was channeling Seraph.
She's channeling Seraph because that's how that works. Okay. So
it's
you don't.
A room.
No, you don't need to investigate. You just have to wait for me to say words. In here, there is as you walk in, the only feature in here is a set of tiles that appear to be mortared to the wall. And I will show them to you in a moment. Or won't I? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe it won't work. Who knows? Where are freaking handouts? Why isn't this working this time? This worked last time. Okay. Let's just collapse all the handouts. Puzzle cube handouts. No. Papa Zodal's shrine. Why is there nothing here? This is very frustrating. Dwellers of the Forbidden City. Papa Zodal's shrine. No? This gets a lot harder if I can't show it. Well, good news is I can fix this in a second. Sorry. Technical issues. The good news is I was actually looking at all the handouts earlier today, so I have the PDF up. Save as. Save it in key art, why not? Let's create an entry. Fuck you, that's why. And create it. And make an image. And load it from key art. oh, what did I call it? That. Boom. The mosaic looks like that. Or it's not a mosaic, it's just a bunch of tiles mortared to the wall that both of you are staring at on the south wall. And so
What's it look like?
it's a bunch of tiles arranged in
Oh.
rows. Some of them are darker than others.
Looks like some of these tiles, like patterns, line up.
I mean, okay.
Could they move at all?
They appear to be mortared to the wall, like in your
Appeared
bathroom.
to be. Oh, okay. I was about to say appeared to be and are two different things in D&D.
So I say appeared and seem to indicate that that's your perception of it.
Okay.
Because unlike the real world and Dungeons and Dragons, quite often things are not what they initially appear or seem to be, but
Can I touch them?
you can certainly touch them. They feel like tiles.
Oh.
What kind of tiles?
They kind of look like mid-grade marble. Like you're thinking of remodeling your kitchen and it might be within your budget.
I'd like to entertain the tiles.
You entertain them. So you're investigating the tiles? Murakana, is that what you...
Yes, I
Okay.
was going to try and push on them, prod them to see if any of them are loose.
Yeah, so as you investigate the tiles, they seem to be just be tiles mortared to the wall. Like none of them give, none of them have anything in particular. Like the dark ones are definitely I don't know how this plays, but like the top two are very dark. Like if I were to ping on this screen, I don't know if this is going to work, but like nope, that doesn't work. I can't ping on a handout. But anyway, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tiles in particular that look darker. The rest all are pretty much interchangeable. The performance appears to have no discernible effect on the tiles, although you feel pretty.
Yeah.
For detect magic, let's see, 30 feet of you, blocked by stone walls a foot thick, right? That's the thing. So there is the only magic in this room that you detect are the magic items that you know that you and Murakana have. And I think that would everything else.
Is there anything else in this room?
Some moss.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Can I don't know, roll a wisdom check or something to see if there's something I miss? 'Cause
Sure, yeah. Yeah, you think back, and you remember.
Guidance.
Of course, guidance is there. Yeah, you think back and based on the riddle on the statue and the arrangement of boxes here, this reminds you of some of the bigger cities that you've been through. There are word puzzles in some of the periodicals that get passed around, and this looks vaguely similar to that to you. I'm assuming you can read and that newspapers exist, but yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really tell me what to do at the tile, so shit. I don't know.
Have y'all never looked at the puzzle pages of a newspaper?
No, I don't like puzzles.
Murakana eats the puzzles.
Is this this is an age thing, isn't it?
No, I've seen them.
This is
Great,
no, it
but
probably is because I just realized it's very yeah. Because I used to get the newspaper every day. So they used to have puzzles in newspapers where you would have like a jumble of words or a bunch of words, and you put them into entries to figure out like what the important letters are. That's what I was trying to explain.
So none of the tiles move. They appear to be. I can't.
Okay, look, they're not magic. Like,
Yeah, but there's no letters or anything on them. I don't. Uh,
I'm gonna tell Sib that they have to watch this at some point because I have a feeling Sib knows exactly what this would be. But yeah, yeah, basically, yeah. You think if you put the letters of the riddle into the tiles, it might tell you something.
I'll like carve them.
I mean, you could carve them.
Oh. I'll try that, I guess.
Yeah, so if you put the lines of the riddle into this in the order that you would like a normal human, like write it left to right. Boy, what do they do when they translate this to other languages? That must suck.
Probably, because not all of them are left to right.
I know, right? Like, what if it's like Japanese or Hebrew? Anyway, so you see that the dark squares, if you put the riddle into this grid, those dark squares spell out cover eyes.
Covered eyes. So cover the eyes of the statue.
Yes, maybe. I don't know. Shit. It's not like we carried a bunch of blindfolds with us or anything.
We got rope. That's enough. You can smash it over the eyes.
Smash rope over eyes. I love this. Brand new sentence.
It's a very barbarian sentence. Smash rope.
You already used all yours.
Oh, no. I got it back because it was tied to Sib, remember?
Oh, yeah.
It's like you don't get rope. You're not trustworthy.
Yeah. You lost your rope. Just
Sib took all your stuff. Yeah, okay. So do you like cut up and tie rope blindfolds around the statues?
Don't need to cut it up. Just we've got like 100 feet of it. Just go from statue to statue, wrap it around the heads.
That's like the world's worst shibari. Oh my god. Fair enough. So as you finish your final ridiculous daisy chain of rope blindfolds, the pedestal in the middle of the room slowly rotates, and a cube pops out of a hatch on the top of the pedestal, and that cube has a bird carved into its sides.
Rakana just hammers on his chest. Oh!
well, the gods must truly have left this place if they thought that was worthy. But
I just think it's funny that this is one of those things where, yeah, it's totally like, I grew up with puzzles like this, so I guess it's one of those weird, how obviously Jeremy Crawford is older than me. There you go. Are you auguring again?
yeah, if anything bad happens, if I grab that cube,
In the next 30 minutes, no, nothing bad happens.
I like how specific that had to be. Cool.
Well, I mean, eventually, if you get all the cubes, you get to go into the tomb, and I would argue that that's probably a bad thing overall for somebody's general life expectancy, but, you know.
Yeah, why not? Grab it.
Okay, so where does that put us? Is that... Are you guys at 8 cubes now?
We're at a few. I've been to 8 shrines.
Yeah, and I think we had a cube at every shrine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
the front god, the one, Chikuli, Abalaka, went to shrine 7 and 8. Yeah.
Yep. I'm just checking my list too. Cool. So yeah, you've got that cube.
Sweet. It didn't look like there was anything else in this temple.
Aside from the mosaic in the entranceway, this is a very featureless temple.
It just seems like there should be more to it. But yeah, weird. Cool. I don't know, hidden rooms or something. Just for shits and giggles, I'll drag the statues out. See
You
if
just
any
drag all the statues out.
I mean, she can move a ton, so I dare say if they don't weigh a ton, she can move them.
Probably not. They're not that massive. Sure, you move all the statues out. It now looks like Centaur and Sons Moving Company is getting ready to pack this place up.
I put the statue in my... No, I'm doing yeah, I guess we just get that.
Well, I grab on my rope because I'm not leaving that.
Hey, look at this big brain barbarian here.
I wait for the crocodile.
On your way out,
Yeah.
are you doing anything to the crocodiles?
Well, waving at them.
Does waving count as a hostile action to a crocodile?
Don't
No.
know.
Croc's probably like, what the hell is
I
that?
feel like that's even up odds that a crocodile thinks that's hostile.
It's up to you. You can roll a 50-50.
Yep. Let's see what happens. Well, that was odd, and I said even up, so there you go. You're safe. They don't take that as hostile.
Wait, do we still have time to walk on water, or are we going to go for a swim?
So we've had...
That's it as a ritual, so I can just cast it again.
Yeah, it's been about
Fair enough.
40 minutes, I would say.
Yeah, I'll
Since
just cast
you
it
got
again
here.
for shits and giggles. Or not.
Okay. You hear the faint melody of Aerosmith in the background as you do so. Yet again, aging myself out of this campaign. Cool. I guess I can close this now. We don't need that. Oh, I had that open the whole time. That was fantastic. Great. So... that button. I'm going to do a quick cut. And do that. Wow, that's weird. It really doesn't like loading the first time. Wonder why that is. Whoa. It's just all over the place. Something's going on with my foundry install right now. Sorry, I have to reload on my master version. It's weird. It's all crap. Go away. Go away. You're crap. Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know if it loaded or not. I just loaded the map back up. Are you guys seeing it?
Yeah.
Oh, we seen it.
Cool. So you, what happened? What time of day is it at this point? You guys came from there, came up here, talked to them, went over there. Because you started the morning at Obalaka's shrine. And I would say between searching all the buildings, talking to the kobolds, searching through Nang Nang's shrine, and the shrine that you guys just looked at, but I don't think you stopped to read anything along the way. So the bird shrine that you just finished, it's probably getting later in the day.
So we should probably find sometime. Let's say we set... Sorry, what?
Go ahead, I didn't understand the first thing you said.
Oh, I said we should probably find shelter. So I vote that we probably head out of the water and, towards that building marked 15.
I concur. Let's do it.
Cool. Are you guys just beelining towards it?
Yeah, I guess. Like, we'll mostly just take the waterway and then hop out of there and
Whoa.
do the rest on foot.
Sure.
What's up?
No, I'm fucking shit up on my end. So I guess get over to the shore. Kind of use the. It's beginning to get to twilight, and you guys get to the entrance of that building. When you get there, you notice a few things. The first is it looks like a giant ruined bazaar. You see. Your perception is through the roof, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 22 passive.
Yeah. You have insane perception. So you definitely see three clawed, like three feet with three claws moving in and out of the main entrance to this bazaar, going back into the ruined stalls that kind of go back into the darkness. This building is probably like 200 feet long, maybe 75 feet wide. There's a central pathway you can kind of just make out on the far end of the building in the twilight where the other entrance is. The interior now is just full of moldering, overgrown stalls, and you can see the footprints coming, kind of weaving into and around the stalls into the building. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm trying to paint a mind picture. Because I gave up trying to make a map for a ruined bazaar, because I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, fair enough. Is there anything to, like, loot or something while we're about to take a rest? Or check out?
Well, I mean, if you want to go search through the bazaar, you can. Otherwise, you could camp. Like, if you want to search the stalls, you can. It probably takes,
yeah, just like search the area so that, you know, before we take shelter in a place that we know basically nothing about.
Yeah, the first couple, we'll say you spend like 10 or 15 minutes poking around at the nearby stalls. You definitely see that the tracks in here go in multiple directions and are fresh, like within the last day or two. The stalls themselves don't seem to have anything left of value. Like,
yeah,
there's shelves and broken pottery, but there's nothing really of value left here.
No food, no provisions, etc.
Yeah, this place has been picked clean of anything of use.
Okay.
Unless you're looking for wood or plants, then there's plenty of that.
Well, if I need to build a bridge or a tree house, it's probably never, since you can't exactly climb very well.
And then, let me just look at something real quick.
Yeah, I'll let everybody know that there was fresh tracks around the area.
Yeah, Masika notices them too. But I don't know if she would know what they are.
So it has 17 passive investigation as well.
Oh wait, sorry. I'm checking skills here just to see if any of the NPCs would like pipe up, if that makes sense. Oh wow. Okay. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize like every NPC you guys have is well trained in survival, which is funny. So of all people, Zendala pipes up and notes that the tracks in here appear to be kobold tracks. Are you guys familiar with kobolds or no?
Vaguely. They like dragons. I think we talked to a bunch pretty recently.
Yeah, you met a bunch of kobolds. Yeah, sorry, you guys met a bunch of kobolds. Sorry.
I speak their language!
I don't take notes. I don't have to remember shit. You guys have to remember what happened before.
I know, but you
that's
forget
why I'm a compulsive note taker.
Yeah, you have to be a note taker. I don't have to because I'm a barbarian, so I just play my role.
I mean, I even have an in-character reason to do it this time because she's a fucking oracle. She writes down everything.
One could argue that a barbarian would actually probably have survival as a skill.
Yeah, like you should absolutely have
He
it. I'm
does.
pretty
He
sure.
does have
Right.
survival as a skill.
Yeah, it's
Um,
like you burn.
yeah, because tracking is survival, um, for what it's worth.
No, I meant
Uh,
more that he should have proficient.
he is proficient in it. I just looked.
Cool. Yeah, sweet.
And so are Masika, Zandala, and Artis. And I didn't even look at Bag of Nails because I keep forgetting that he exists. But he's here, and that dude is totally proficient in survival. Um, uh, Anywho, yeah, so there's definitely kobolds around these parts.
There's kobolds in there. Them there woods.
There might be kobolds in that there bazaar.
Did you like my American accent? I thought it was very convincing.
It was amazing. Let me tell you, you deserve to be in the movies.
Crikey, I think there's a kobold over there. Oh, fuck me, I couldn't even do it. Can't
Yeah,
even
that
do
was
it.
that was painful, man.
I've had a beer and I can't even do it. And the funny thing is, I actually did a video in high school impersonating fucking the guy who died, got stabbed in the heart.
Steve Irwin.
Oh,
I did a
God.
video as Steve Irwin in high school, and it was received fairly well. So I have fallen so far.
You have fallen far because you haven't done Steve Irwin justice. To use his voice, you must punch a stingray every year.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
must avenge him.
Oh, okay.
It's in
Well,
the rules,
hey.
mate.
Last session I was trying. They had me doing both Orvex Werner Herzog and Red Wizard Russians at the same time, and my brain broke halfway through. I just had to stop doing accents because I couldn't do it. Apparently, I cannot switch between Russian and Werner Herzog while undergoing early onset fucking vaccine stages. That was an exciting moment in the campaign where I was just like, I'm
Oh boy.
yeah. So I stopped halfway through that session because at one point they had. Do you remember Evlona? Do you remember who that is?
Vaguely. I think wasn't that one of the tribal people who one of the temple guard
Evlona was
tribe?
the head red wizard that you guys
Oh,
kind
wait.
of talked to.
Wait, did we talk to her, or was that the other party?
Oh, that was the other party. God damn it.
Yeah.
You don't know shit about Evlona. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
well, kind of. I watched the videos, but I have to
well,
watch a few to catch up.
here's the good news. They talked to Evlona as much this time as they did last time, which is to say,
Not much.
Sebastian said he didn't want to talk to them.
Because right, the paladin, yeah, doesn't
Yeah.
want to talk to her.
He didn't want to talk to him, and Teresa literally just lied the whole time.
That sounds unlike her.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing because oh, it's good. It's good. Anyway, at one point, Evlona directly started talking to Orvex, and I was trying to do both sides of that conversation for that brief interchange, and my brain broke. Because I was trying to talk like this, and then I was trying to talk like this, and it just fucking didn't work. I couldn't do it. I lost it halfway through. At one point, I became Evlona Herzog, and had to give up. Anyway, there's kobolds here.
Well,
Die fucking Gresham.
I guess we set up a watch to make sure that fucking things don't sneak up on us. So you get sleep in shifts, but
I
still,
mean,
it's a mess.
alternatively, we can just go say hello to them.
We could, but it's already nightfall,
Fair
and I don't
enough.
know how active the rest of the party is, because we have been kind of like. Well, I don't know. I guess we should investigate it actually.
Yeah, everybody kind of shrugs, like, well, I mean, we could go to sleep now, or we could go to sleep after we.
I mean, if y'all want to
Figure
go
it
to
out.
sleep, I'll take first watch.
Well, we might as well investigate the kobolds since it seems like they're the only tracks that we've noticed so far, at least recently.
Like the kobold tracks are definitely recent. I wouldn't say. I mean, yeah, but like there's lots of like small dinosaur tracks all the time. But
Yeah, because they just
Yeah,
around.
it's like fucking finding a deer track in the woods, right? Like, oh, look at that. Um, not surprising. But, or I don't know. Do you have deer in Australia?
I
Uh,
have ticks.
yeah, yeah, we do, but we've got a lot of things that eat deer, so.
They're called dick-dicks?
Ticks.
What are they called?
I thought it starts with the T. They're like half-sized deer.
Oh, that's cute. Okay. I had a deer charge me a while ago. Anyway.
You know, those bastards are mean during rutting season.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You
So you
okay
want to
there, buddy?
investigate? Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I can just flat out locate creature. If it's within a mile of me, then I just know where it is.
And you're looking for kobolds? Okay, sure. If you want to cast locate creature, is that a thing that you do? Yeah, okay, there it is. Sorry.
Yes.
Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. Kobold. A specific creature known to you, or the nearest creature of a species. No, you can also do nearest creature of a species. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Okay.
But yeah, you can do the nearest creature of a specific kind, so the nearest kobold.
I have seen a creature up close because we just
Earlier
met.
today, you saw him.
Yeah.
If the creature you describe or named is in a different form, what the fuck? Yeah, kobolds aren't
Like
shapeshifters.
shapeshifters or something.
Yeah.
Well, they could be if there's like a druid kobold, then yeah, possible.
Well, by and large, right? Divination, 4th level. A bit of fur from a bloodhound? How is a bit of fur from a dog a 4th? Fuck you, Perkins.
Because spell reagents.
Every
It's
time.
like water. It's like a fucking cork bottle head thing, and it's like, okay.
I do like how, okay, I've decided that I just never stop making digressions. I love how in Crit Roll they always, like, what's his name? The guy who plays the wizard is like, loves being on top of his reagents. It's nuts. I don't know. Have either of you ever listened to that show?
I haven't yet, but I think I should give it a shot at some point.
They will go back to town and he will roll into a shop and be like, I need a corked bottle and I need charcoal and I need one of those doodads that you find. Like, he just goes all the way. Like, he literally gets the reagents for every goddamn spell.
Love it.
Power to him. But man,
I imagine the shopkeeper's just fucking standing there perplexed at like, what the fuck? Wait, and then probably realize he's dressed as a wizard and like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, locate creature. You can definitely sense a kobold.
I just know where they are.
You just know where. Well, you know where the closest individual instance of kobold to you is, if I'm interpreting this correctly, right? The nearest creature of a specific kind. So yeah, the nearest kobold is about.
Yeah.
But you don't know any of the kobolds' names, so.
Yeah, that's true. Oh no, I was just saying this.
Yeah. Yeah. So what you feel from that is or the arcane energies, the divine knowledge seeps back to you that there is a kobold somewhere almost in the middle of this bazaar and about 15 feet below where you're standing.
Huh. Well, I relay that to the party. And then follow the locate creature spell to it. I'm not even going to try to sneak to it because I don't think that's even possible. That's no deal.
Oh, cool. This spell doesn't work on vampires. No, it does work on vampires, but it doesn't work if the vampire's across a river from you.
Locate creature.
Oh, no, it just says this spell can't locate a creature if running water at least 10 feet wide blocks a direct path between you and the creature. It's not really applicable, but
yeah,
fun. It turns out there's an aquifer between you and it, so now I'm going to design every floor to have an aquifer under it. No.
I mean, if you wanted to fuck her over, all you had to do was like put a fucking like cold iron chain link around like a building, and she just couldn't enter it.
I know.
Like,
Okay, so you guys all start progressing into the bazaar. Are you going like down the main walkway to just go to the middle and then be 15 feet above it, or what are you doing?
yeah, like I'll look around and see if we can find like a tunnel or something like that. Like follow the tracks, perhaps, because the
Sure.
tracks presumably must have.
So as you follow the tracks, they kind of weave back and into the. They kind of weave into the perimeter of the building, if that makes sense. Like inside, but hugging the outer wall, so they're like getting away from the doorways. Along the way, you spot or see, like as you're walking. I'll come back to this later, but yeah, you see after you're about like 2 or 3 stalls deep, you see a tripwire, and very obviously attached to it a surprisingly crude, but also it looks surprisingly effective miniature catapult with a clay pot resting in it that is tied to that tripwire.
Well, can we disarm it and take the pot?
Yeah,
I
you can.
assume
You
that's
can.
full of acid.
Go ahead. What, Marcana?
I was going to say, I'm going to assume that's full of acid.
Probably full of something unpleasant.
Oh shit! I need to look something up. Yeah, it could totally be full of, hot chocolate and honey. No, it's not.
Yeah, go and eat it. Kind of see what happens.
He becomes enraged. It's John Cena.
Actually, I kind of want to do a miniature John Cena jumping out of something now, because that'd be amazing.
I mean, very comic of but he hasn't yet.
And just beats the shit out of people.
Hey, he threw one person at the very start of the campaign, and then like never did it again in combat. I'm very upset.
What?
So who picks? So the pot, just to describe it, it is a roughly fist-sized clay pot with a waxed-over cover. You can easily pick it up without harm. Like I said, the trap is surprisingly simple, but also looks surprisingly effective. Roll a d8 for me. Well, does somebody pick it up?
Yeah.
Cool. Roll me a d8. Okay. Well, fuck that. Roll again. Sorry. Yeah, that'll work. So you hear a faint sloshing sound from the pot.
Nope.
Hmm?
I said, nope, not opening that.
Well, it's sealed, right? So like it won't fucking
Yeah,
leak out
it's totally sealed. You can just carry it with you if you want to.
I'll just leave it in the box for or one of my crates for later for Gal to like examine at his leisure.
Yep, I'm just writing a note down on my end.
God, wrote it in mine as well.
Well, I need a card to actually record what this is, right? Because you can hear a sloshing sound, but I need to know what the fuck it is. I do actually take notes. I don't.
No page kills us all in our sleep.
Okay, cool. So you take that. You guys like cut the tripwire or whatever. Congratulations. You head another couple stalls following the tracks. You find another tripwire. This one is leading up to a kind of burlap sack with a few lumps in it above the trail.
I guess we try to disarm that one too, and
Sure. You You somewhat easily disarm it, knowing that it's there. Roll me another d8.
Yeah, that's not a D8.
And if it's 7, I'm just going to tell you to roll again. Okay, 3. Cool. This pot... it's heavy, and when you shake it, the center of gravity seems to shift around a little bit. But other than that, there's no sound or anything from it.
Interesting. When I cast detect magic, okay.
What's that? You cast or don't you?
Yeah, I'm going to cast. Is it, well, if it is magic or some other magic compute object.
Oh, you're casting Identify.
Yeah. Don't know if that'd work.
If it is a magic... let me look up something.
It doesn't seem mundane to me if it's not, like, really in there.
No, I just have to look something up. I don't think you detect, you don't detect any magic from it. So there's something in there, but it's not magic. Or sorry, identify. There is no magical item to identify. How's that for an answer?
Yeah, which it's actually still an answer. So
yeah, you cast identify and you just get. Try again.
I open it.
There is a.
Carefully.
Okay. Let's see here. There is a quivering green jelly inside that starts to slowly move as you open the top. What do you do?
Oh God!
I don't know what the
The slime.
green jelly. Yeah, would Xanthiel know what those are? I'm guessing she would, because they sound like fairly common monsters.
Yeah, it's a green slime that is slowly kind of stirring and sensing that there is a living creature in front of it.
Oh. Okay.
Lid back on. Put the lid back on.
Yeah, I do that. Put the lid back on.
Cool. Okay. I'm just going to say yes because I don't feel like running a combat with a CR 1/8 creature right now. So you have a pot with a green slime shoved inside of it. Oh my God. Green slimes can jump 20 feet in the air, or 10 feet in the air, or long jump 20 feet.
Yeah, right.
How do you think you catch the victims?
Huh?
How do you catch the victims otherwise? Oh, they roll on the ground.
I don't know. Well, they have a movement speed.
I also want to point out, slimes are terrifying.
Some more so than others.
But they are also the dungeon's Roomba. Oh wait, no, excuse me, that's the gelatinous cube.
Yeah, that is the gelatinous cube, which can be very fun.
Except for the fact you can't kill it with regular weapons.
Cool. So you have a sloshy pot and a green slime pot.
Sweet. I guess we disarm whatever's left of the trap mechanism and keep going.
Sure. As you get about halfway through the building, first off, you see one more of these tripwires and another kind of suspended bag thing above you. You also see stairs beyond it.
Well, first things first, we disarm the trap.
Roll a d8.
God.
That was. Oh, That that was perfect. I didn't even try to do that, guys. It just reached the end of that song and went to the next one. Oh boy. Okay. Oh.
Out of curiosity's sake, what was it difficult to see these traps?
What was the DC?
Yeah.
15.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I'm gonna try and fix this. 1 second. I'm just gonna switch to the next song. Cause yeah, that was good. Okay.
I think 2 means another slime jar, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is another jar that kind of, like I said, the center of gravity seems to kind of shift as you move it around. It feels exactly like the first green slime pot you found. So cool. You've disarmed that trap, and you see a stairwell going down in front of you.
Okay then. She somewhat gingerly goes down the stairwell, I suppose.
Cool. Y'all head down, and of course I forgot to preload it, so whatever. Activate scene. You guys probably won't be able to see anything from it. Oh god, it's screwed up again.
Huh?
Damn it.
Well, you can't see anything yet, so don't worry. It's just weird reloading on my end. Let's find some characters. Do you want anyone to stand guard above at the stairway, or do you all want to go down?
I'd probably ask. Well, actually, well, Zanala would probably be best to keep with us for the crowd control. Probably have Artis and maybe Masika as well.
Okay, cool. They agree to keep an eye up top. That means we have Masika, we have Xanthiel, we have Murakana. Who wants to be first? Sorry, you guys are walking down a pretty narrow stairway.
Yeah, I'll have Zanala walk first. Not Zanala. Xanthiel walk first.
Okay. Murakana, where do you want to be in the order?
Want to be in the order?
So you guys are going down a stairwell that you guys can only go down in single file. So I'm trying to figure out. We've got Xanthiel, Masika, Zandala.
Masika.
Oh, Masika's staying up top. Sorry, I meant Bag of Nails. Yep. Sorry. So I'm just putting you guys in some order. That's weird.
Did you place mine?
I did place your token. You should be at the kind of bottom of the map.
Okay, let's see.
Kind of like the bottom right side of the map is where you should be.
If Xanthiel doesn't object, I will take lead.
Well, she already said she was lead, but do you want? Yeah. Do you want him lead, or do you want to be lead, Xanthiel?
I'd prefer to be lead, but yeah, if you really want to, then go for it.
No, I won't deprive her.
So where do you want to be?
I'll just be right behind her. That way I can break out in.
Oh. Taking any tokens, or is it like what's going on?
Actually, I should probably be last in line so I can come up rear guard.
Okay.
Can you delete that? I can't, because I can't see. So just dropping tokens until I find roughly where I am.
Well, you're on the map.
Yeah, I still can't see where I am. So.
Let me try putting you back on the map. Can you see now?
I've got Zandala selected, but like I can only see a very thin sliver of light.
Let me see the walls.
Oh, I'm just gonna reload it.
Yeah, the walls are all in the right place, although, man, I'm having issues tonight. Let's see, oh, that worked. Okay, cool. Can you see Murakana?
Yeah.
So you just see the four of you in a line with two doorways kind of off to each side?
I don't even see that. I have no vision at all. Like I can see the doors that I'm touching here, but I can't see anything else.
Try reloading maybe. We just hit escape and then reload.
Foundry.
Hey, there we go.
And 1 second. I'm going to pause it for a sec. Okay, so you guys are in a kind of cramped. This was probably a storeroom or a storage basement to this bazaar. The ceilings are about 8 feet tall throughout, and you are at Xanthiel, you are at a T-junction of the stairs coming down from the south, and there is a door to your left and your right.
I kick open the left door.
Cool. So you see a pair of torches burning on the walls, providing illumination. This whole place is pretty decrepit at this point. There's kind of loose stone and rubble. The walls look like they're kind of falling apart. You would notice on the far side of the wall here, it kind of looks like there is a opening that a small-sized creature could probably get through. You also notice another one of those kind of crude burlap cloth tattered remnants with lumpy stuff above it hanging from the ceiling here. And there's a door to the north. I don't think you can quite see that yet.
No.
And I should close it because, yeah, that would be closed.
Can I disarm the trap from here, or do I have to step in the radius of it?
You can see that there's various ropes. You don't see any obvious trigger. You do see a couple of ropes trailing off from it in various directions. One of them is tied to the wall. One of them seems to kind of go into the cracks on the far side of the room.
Well, I guess I'll cut the rope that I'm nearest.
Cool. The burlap sack falls down, and with a loud crash, there were a bunch of stones in it that kind of all fall down into that green area, making it basically kind of difficult terrain. But this was a crude stonefall mechanism that you have disabled.
Okay.
And Bag of Nails kind of comes into the side here. You're just kind of glancing around.
He's a good kitty.
He just kind of bares his teeth at you. Murakana, what do you want to do?
We knock open this door.
Okay. You see another room that has some torches. From where you're standing, you can see 2 torches on the far wall. You see another burlap sack kind of in the middle-ish area of the room. That's what that green circle is.
Oh, and sorry, also, back there, that was the hidden door, wasn't it?
I mean, it wasn't hidden. It was just a door.
Oh, right.
It's just a door.
Yeah, fair enough. I just looked a bit more like the surrounding stonework. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, another hanging bag with ropes and stuff, I'm guessing, to cut it.
Cool. You do so, and more rocks fall to the ground. Let's see here. So there's a... Yeah, I'll get there. Just let me describe things. So to your right, you see there's a iron grate built into the wall, and beyond it you can see it looks like water has seeped into much of that room. This room also, the walls are cracked, and it looks like there's at least one place where small creatures could get through on the north side of the room, kind of over here. And you can definitely see in the room to your left beyond you, you can definitely see a kobold kind of eyeing you warily, and kind of watching you cut down that stonefall trap. Or not, well, it's not a trap, it's just a mechanism.
Yeah. Well, that's disarmed, and that grill. I'm just going to quickly glance into there, see if there's any monsters or anything like that. Like in the water, you might be able to see.
The water's pretty shallow there. It just looks like there was like maybe a shallow pool or cistern in there, that is full now, slightly overflown.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will approach the area here and say, "Hello, friends."
And so there's in this room, yeah, you can see there's 4 kobolds. The one up here has a wooden kind of a crude wooden backpack strapped across its back. The room is lit by torches. There are 2 kobolds to the south wearing kind of chain shirts with various little, like, they have like slings and hatchets and stuff. And then there is a on the dais on the far end of the room, there's kind of a crude throne with a bunch of what to you looks like random trinkets and knickknacks surrounding that kobold. That kobold is also wearing what used to be a tapestry, decorated with little garnet beads.
Shiny.
And they're all just kind of warily eyeing you guys as you have come in and been cutting down the
Traps to
the mechanisms that they have set up. And you can see the guy with the inventor one, if it's possible, looks mildly agitated for a kobold, or mildly frustrated. And they're all just kind of warily staring at you as you walk into their what seems to be maybe their place.
Yeah, fair enough.
This has turned out rather fun.
No, right? Well, would you like to speak to your draconic brethren?
Well, hello there, my brothers.
And the kobold wearing the tapestry turned cape says, "You are rude. You cut down all of our stone traps. Not very nice. Why are you here?"
We prefer to remove them instead of them hitting us in the face.
And he
If you
just
like, we can put them back when we leave.
and he waves dismissively. "Ah, no bother. You too big. Why you here?"
We wanted to say hello and let you know that we were staying nearby, so you didn't bother us.
And he just kind of grunts again and says, "We no bother big people. You bother us."
We actually have nothing against you.
And he just kind of grunts at that and is like, "Well, fine. You no bother us. We no bother you." And he's looking at you kind of skeptically, based on your behavior as opposed to what you're saying.
Xanthio, I believe we have reached an agreement.
Good enough for me.
Anyways, do y'all know of any temples around here?
And the head kobold kind of eyes you all and says, "Ah, you want information, yes?"
Most part, yes.
There's what you trade for information? Hmm?
to the inventory real quick.
Maracana's inventory?
Did you even ever pick things up? Like,
I, I have 2 great axes in the chat and like
oh
28
boy,
javelins.
I've got like items and the like. I think. Yeah, I still got some stuff.
I mean, technically you'd have Gale's bag of holding too.
Yeah, and all of the shit that Sarah didn't take with her. Let's see.
We have a diamond or something.
Yeah, we got like emeralds and all that sort of shit. I was just trying to like sort the loot as such. Yeah. Oh, I can bestow curse. Hello, that'll be fun. But not right now.
Is that in your inventory?
No, the spell bestow curse. I can touch a creature or an item and make it cursed. Because she's a forged cleric and they get all sorts of item-based shenanigans. Oh, where are we? Sorry, I have it somewhere. Oh, we're going to use this again.
Hmm?
Insight greed. I can sacrifice 50 gold. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, on all 4 of them.
Yeah. Cool. Let me do some wisdom saving throws.
I'm just adjusting a currency.
Well, he fails.
Who does? Oh, the
Oh,
not doing well.
that one passes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the top 2 are the ones that failed. The bottom 2 are the ones that passed. And what did you cast
So
that
the
on?
top, all 4 of them.
No, what
Oh.
item did you cast? A gem. What gem did you cast it on? Just
I believe it's an emerald.
okay. So you
Emerald.
cast that as you pull the emerald out and Kakarol. Oh, I did it again. The head
Yeah, he
kobold.
fell for it.
The head kobold and the one with the crate on his back both just kind of you see a glitter of desire in their eye, and the lead kobold on the throne thing says, we could certainly trade information for that. He actually licks his lips after he says that.
Wow. Well, it's good to see that we can come to a deal.
Um,
And the thing Sarath could have done with that power.
if only.
Yeah.
So they are both eyeing it warily, and the other 2 kobolds are just kind of watching the 2 sides of this like a ping pong ball or like a tennis match, just like looking at their leader, looking at you guys, looking at their leader, looking at you guys, just kind of waiting to see what happens here.
Yeah. Did we have any more information on the temples, or because I can't remember if the other kobolds already told us everything about the other locations in the city.
These are different kobolds, so they might be able to give us information on the traps with the
Yeah.
counters.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, ask him about information pertaining the other tombs, if there is any, and or the big one itself.
Yeah, so okay, let's see. What do they actually know, and which shrine have you not been to? Because I don't want to go through all the details on any of the shrines you've been to, because that would be stupid. So you have not been to. Oh God, hello, spider. Okay, crawl under my computer then. Have fun with that. Where is that shrine? Okay, so the only shrine you guys haven't been to so far is... So I'm not going to do this in a character voice because I'm just going to try and give you some information. You haven't been to Aijin's shrine, which I believe is on the western side of the map, but I'll make sure to mark it out. He and the other kobold kind of excitedly talking over each other, explain that that's where the shrine is, or they'll show you where it is on them. They'll crudely kind of indicate in the city where it is. They actually call back in Draconic into the room behind. Let's see, I think two of you speak Draconic. So, Murakana, you understand. You speak Draconic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Common and Draconic. What a weird combo. So you hear the lead kobold say, "Ilbo, get over here!" And you hear a scurrying as another kobold with a crate on its back comes out, and Ilbo says, "Yes, Kakarol, what do you want?" And Kakarol, the lead guy, says, "Get our map." He runs back, gets a map, runs back out, kind of runs forward and then slows down a little bit and lays the map down and shows you guys where the shrine is. The map itself is pretty crude. I guess it works for the kobolds.
Yeah.
And they explain that in that shrine, there's a series of tiles on the entrance, and you have to step on a different patterned tile. Otherwise, it will activate the traps in the shrine. Yep, and that is the... and then let's see, labyrinth. Sorry, I have to look at the map real quick. He also says once you pass that, there is a labyrinth. And he says that he tells you not to go into any of the dead ends. They're able to tell you where the entrance to the big tomb is, but they don't know anything about it. Only where it is, and I'll show you that on the map when we go back out again.
Sorry, the labyrinth don't go into any of the dead ends. That's in Ajin's Shrine, or?
Yeah, in Aijin's Shrine, the first part is don't step on the same tile twice. The second part...
different pattern.
Yeah, and the second is don't go into any of the dead ends.
Okay, cool. Got it.
And then I'll show you on the map where the entrance to the big tomb is. They keep referring it to the tomb of the big boss, they keep saying. The big dragon told us where it is.
I think Maricano would probably want to know where that dragon is.
Let's see here. Yeah, but they actually don't know anything about they just know where it is. They don't know anything else about it. And then they also warn you that there have been Roby people wandering around the shrines too.
Red wizards, probably.
And he agrees to that, but like he does the thing where he nods and he's like, "Yeah, sure, yeah, red wizards." But
yeah, like just agreeing because he wants the fucking Johnny thing.
Like they don't talk to us. Very angry, not nice. Saw them at Nang Nang. Not going back by them again.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you give him the gem?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, why not? She's lawful neutral, so she has to.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't have to, but it,
Well, deal's a deal.
Yeah. So Ilbo, this guy, gingerly rolls the map back up and takes the gem, kind of scurries back to Kakarol and presents it to Kakarol, who looks at it almost lustily. And Ilbo retreats back into that chamber to the north. For what it's worth, there are chambers to the north and the south coming off of this room as well.
Yeah, we're not attacking him, so that's fine.
And so Kakarol says, well, thank you. We have traded knowledge and gems. Are there any other trades you want to make? How long does Insight Greed last? A minute?
Like a minute, yeah.
So during the course of this, Insight Greed has worn off,
Yeah.
Dude still just is trying to wheel and deal for more gems. Like, you get the
I
impression
mean, if,
that you might have had the same effect had you not cast Insight Greed on it, but it was heightened from it.
yeah, I figured it couldn't make it worse, and I was about to rest anyway, so fuck it.
Um, yeah, so he asks if there's anything else you guys want to trade.
No, I think we're good, aren't we? Like, unless you really want to find out where that dragon is, Americana.
Uh, I'm not willing to trade that for that kind of information yet. We'll get there
Fair
eventually.
enough.
I
Okay.
feel like we need to keep all of this crap we have with us at the moment because I feel like we're going to need to use it later.
Maybe. Sarah does have a lot of crap, keep in mind.
I mean, if you ever get back to civilization.
Yeah, we are fucking loaded. Like,
Yeah. In 5e terms, you guys have a fair amount of money.
yeah, I was after giving like 1,500 of it to the other party for magical items and that.
Yeah. Um,
I think I still have 3,000 left. Yeah. That's why I'm like not caring about giving away 50 gold in gems. It's like, okay. Sort of like an Eve whenever I buy a new gear up because I stuffed up.
so do you guys want to continue discussing anything with Kakarol and his minions, or are you good here?
I think we're good. I'll just bid them good night and yeah.
Cool. You good, Murakana?
Good. Let's rock and roll.
And as you guys are walking out, Zendala's like, they always give me the fucking willies.
She just doesn't like them, or
Yeah, I don't know. She just doesn't like kobolds.
oh, a bit odd giving her a complexion.
Hey,
No, like she seems to have like some sort of draconic connection, so I assume that maybe she might like, I don't know, have some similar affinity and then just gestures towards Americana.
yeah, and Zendala says, many dragons actually don't like kobolds that much. There's not actually any
True.
proof that they're related.
Oh, I
Um,
didn't believe that they're related, but more that, well, since they seem to hold them in such high esteem.
well, yeah.
Honestly, I kind of feel like most dragons see kobolds as like
Just like seven
an
cast
annoying
almost.
fan. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to be alone.
God, I keep hitting
But it,
doorways. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go back to the map instead of
That
like.
works. But
Um,
yeah, kobolds are probably in this position because people have mistreated them all these years. So
oh,
nobody
all the
likes
more
them.
reason to just treat them fairly. Might as well.
and Zendala's like, I'm not gonna do anything to them. I just don't like spending time with them.
I
I
never
think
said
that's
you
fine.
were, and I completely understand you don't like being around them. To be honest, there's quite a few creatures that give me the heebie-jeebies.
And Bag of Nails just doesn't say a goddamn word because it's Bag of Nails.
He's just fucking grouchy.
Yeah, he's just a
That he
grouchy guy.
lost to a pack of idiots.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just revealing some stuff on the map. Did that not switch over? Activate scene?
Oh, there we go.
Sorry. Oh, look, it broke again. Jesus, is it working for you guys or is it still broken?
It's still loading for me.
Oh, okay. If all the lines and crap are in the wrong place, it's because it is being dumb.
There we go.
I'm just trying to move nameplates around and stuff for places that you've been. Okay, cool. Let's just move that there. Let's move that there. I'm trying to put the names of locations in places where you can actually read them because of the background. So on the map, the big boss tomb is Tomb 14. Have you guys been to Wongo's shrine? You couldn't have possibly have been to Wongo's shrine yet. That's 12. So you must not have that cube because you haven't even been on this side of the map.
I can tell you which ones we've been to, but yeah.
Well, I think somehow I did math wrong earlier because based on the path that you guys have followed, it is impossible for you to have gone to Wongo's shrine. Make sense?
Yep.
So there's actually
Yeah.
2 shrines you haven't been to. Sorry, one is Aijin's shrine, which is number 10, which is kind of in the middle of the map. 12 is Wongo's shrine. And I'll say that they gave you some info on that. The trick on that one is to 1 second here. No, come on. When the mask's delivered, no, the curse, no. Sorry, of course this is not laid out. That's what it is. Okay. They tell you that the light from the vulture mask will show you the correct hand of Wongo. How's that?
Sorry, what? The light from...
The light from the vulture mask will show you the correct hand of Wongo. Did you write that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. The portcullises, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that will make sense. I think that's literally the solution to the thing that you need for that. Okay, cool. So there you go. So that's Wongo, then there's Aijin, and the tomb entrance is up at 14. Or the weird little hole in the cliff up there, if you can see it. It's kind of abstract to make out on this map.
Boss tomb sounds interesting, given that that's nearby. We probably need boss first. So I guess we long rest and then head over to Wongo's. Unless anyone has another idea. Arcana?
I'm good. Let's go. Sorry. Had
Yeah.
someone talking to me.
Cool. Rest yourselves along. You do hear some scurrying in the night, but the kobolds give you a wide berth.
Cool.
So yeah, in the morning, do you guys just beeline for Wongo?
Yeah. Sorry?
What? Yes?
I thought Mercana said something, and then...
Sure, I'm gonna take silence as yes.
Okay.
Do you make it to Wongo Shrine? Oh, we're still playing weird underground music. What happens if I do back 2? No? Back. Sorry. Looping through my playlist, which now has fake Benny Hill on it. Because why not? Cool, so you get to Wongo's Shrine. From the outside, I will say this as I load the shrine. You see carvings of monkeys hanging by their tails, decorating the 2 obelisks in front of this shrine, much like every other shrine you guys have seen, there's the two obelisks in front. My map has freaked out for you guys again, so there's Papazotl. Wow, did it just freak out for everything? Jesus. I imported some stuff, and I wonder if the import messed up the game. Anyway, let me get you over there. No. There you are. I'm going to grab all of you. I'm going to group you together. I'm going to cut you. That doesn't matter. Can I just... Come on! Come on! This might do a weird thing, but whatever.
Yeah, that was weird.
There we go.
Yeah, that was offend.
So yeah, you see the two obelisks, as per all the other shrines, are decorated with the animal of the shrine. There's a courtyard full of lilies and plants. There are 5 archways opening into the shrine. The center one, you can just make out a statue at the end of the hallway. The other 4 have portcullises that are raised in the lintels above them. So those little kind of bar-looking symbols are the portcullises, or maybe they're hidden on half of these. They don't really matter. Yeah, let's just hide that. Cool. Above the central archway, there is a plaque that bears a cuneiform inscription in Old Amuan.
Probably ask Mr. Orvex about that.
He walks up and says, this one says, better to be Wongo's friend than his enemy. Although, I suppose that is probably true of anybody.
Yep.
The second part was Orvex's assessment of the value of that warning.
Well, since Wongo seems to be gone. Alright, so the trick was watch my... Okay. Cool. I use thaumaturgy to open that door. And it is unlocked. Cool.
Sorry, it's open. There's portcullises raised up. So each of the 4 on the side have, you can tell that there is a portcullis there that is raised. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, hey, I'll just unhide these too, because I put them here. That's cool.
So there's like loads of bars of blackness that I can't see through.
Those are walls. So there's 5 tunnels in the front of this shrine, or like hallways.
Oh, okay. God damn it. I have to reload again. Reloading.
Are there fucked up walls? Oh. Oh. Let's just get rid
No,
of this.
I was seeing one of the older maps that the other team went through, I think. The one where you had that arena fight with the pit.
Oh. Weird. You were just like transposed
Like, well,
on
this...
the map.
Yeah.
Oh. The Blender Shrine.
Yeah. Like, for me, that shrine wouldn't be too dangerous, but,
Hey, they knocked out Sebastian twice.
They do, but I've got higher AC than he did.
Yeah.
Like, if something doesn't have a +7, then they flat out can't hit me without a crit.
Oh, did I delete them? I deleted them. Hold on. That one missed. Let's see if I could do it again.
All misses.
They do have a +7, and they would get to attack you up to 12 times a turn.
Yes. but they would have to roll a 20.
Ooh. That's when I would have them have to do this. And see if it
What's
eventually
that?
hit.
Bludgeon.
Shield bash, knock you prone. Anyway,
Oh,
not relevant to this. So you are walking down a hallway. I just
Yep.
wanted to see what their plus
where did my
was.
horse character go? Shit. There my character's gone. Oh, right, that's where I walked. Can you drag it back for a sec, please? I don't have line of sight on it. Thank you.
I was confused because you were actually dragging yourself down one of the hallways.
Yeah, but for me, it was like walking down the entrance of another shrine.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, there's 5 hallways. And just
and avoid the dead ends. Gotcha.
no, that's the other one.
Oh, right. Curious.
And the 2 hallways closest to you, the ones that have B and Z, you can see that there's a curved alcove at the end of those 2.
Well, I don't see any traps in them, do I?
No, you don't.
Okay.
So as you
That's
get
how far I can move on to.
well, as you get closer, you can see that there are what look like 2 eye holes in the smooth surface over there.
Huh. Guess that's an indication that I'm supposed to walk through them.
I'm going to reload because my map is completely broken. So.
Okay.
You've got it too? Yeah.
Yeah, I keep walking into walls even though I'm clearly on the path.
Just sounds like you.
No.
So you
Except
can
for
see
me, I walk through them.
you can see through if you were to, well, I don't know. Do you look through the eye holes?
Yeah, why not?
So you are at what, B, right? Yeah. You see. So you look through the 2 eye holes. Oh, there is an inscription above this one. Sorry.
Yep.
And I'm gonna translate it because Orvix could come read it. It's on this side. 12B. Where's 12B? Sorry, there is not an inscription on this side. Never mind, this is just a smooth stone wall. So if you look through the one that you're standing in front of, Xanthiel, you see a shaft of light falling onto the left hand of a monkey statue in the room beyond. So that giant star is a big monkey statue. It's a 10-foot tall statue of an evil-looking monkey balancing on its tail atop a dais in the middle of a 20-foot high chamber. Its limbs are splayed out with hands and feet cupped. On the wall behind there's a sculpture that has a monkey creature tearing into a giant serpent. There are carvings above and below that relief, and there are 4, well, you can see 2 masks. You can see directly in front of you there's a stone mask. That one looks like a lion, so that's kind of right here. There's like a lion mask looking into the room, carved into the wall. And then over here, which I guess I don't know if you can see it, but it looks to me like you can, there is a vulture mask in the wall. So you could surmise that you are probably looking through a mask yourself.
Yep. I just don't know what type of mask.
Yep.
Okay. Just push American out of the way.
Sorry, I just now reloaded.
Oh, you're right. You're just getting trampled by a horse wolf.
Well, you know what? Good thing I enjoy it.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I was going to say some people on the internet would probably like that.
So as you come into the room, so the L, if you can you see the LBZV?
Yep.
So L means lion, B means boar, Z means zebra, and V means vulture. And those are stone masks carved into the walls jutting out. at each of those locations. So you can tell now that you were looking through the boar mask at the statue, and that shaft of light fell on the left foot of the statue. Let's see here. There are inscriptions on the wall. There is also an inscription on the statue. Do you have Orvex read them?
Yeah.
Okay, let me... And yeah, you don't detect any traps. So Orvex comes in, and he says on the statue, it says, Wongo's friend knows where to pour the water. So it says, Wongo's friend knows where to pour the water.
On the statue itself, yeah.
The mural on the back tells the story of Wongo and... Wongo, where are you, Wongo? So that story, just to tell it to you, this portion of the Legend of the Nine Gods states that one night a Sioux monster broke into Ubteo's palace and stole a pail of water for the Omuans. When the god came running to find it, the Sioux monster hid the pail in a Jaculi's burrow. A Jaculi is like a snake. Ubteo asked the jungle animals where his water was hidden, and Moa the Jaculi was too honest to lie. When Wongo, the Sioux monster, found out how Moa had betrayed him, he vowed to catch the Jaculi and eat him up.
Huh.
So, cool. I know you were moving around while I was reading stuff, so what did you do?
Sorry, I'm currently writing down.
Oh, okay. And the full Legend of the Nine Gods is in the Tomb Plot channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just posted it there.
I just put snippets of it in, like, to give the blogs a bit more.
Just because I don't feel like reading like 5 paragraphs out loud.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I could if we want to do story time, but
I'm good. Okay, so I should look through the vulture mask. Yep.
Oh, sorry. There are inscriptions above each of the masks. I'll just read those real quick, just for fun. Above the lion mask, it says, I ate one of the boar's friends. The boar mask says, the vulture is lucky to be alive. The zebra mask says, my only friend starved to death. And the vulture mask says, one of the other has no friends. But yeah. Anyway, when you look through the vulture mask, you see a ray of blue light falling onto the left hand of the monkey statue.
On his left hand, okay. Cool, I'll take a note of that, and then zip back around. So, I guess I touched the hand.
You just touch it?
Yes. Like, does it look like it can hold something, or?
So each of the hands is cupped. The inscription underneath that statue that Orvex read says, Wongo's friend knows where to pour the water.
So you pour water in it.
Quick question.
Quick, heads up.
Artis and Zandala and Masika are hanging out by the entrance. Do you want them there? Do you want them elsewhere? Where do you want people?
I actually want to stay because that's Maricana's job.
Yeah, Maricana, where do you want Artis?
Anyway, so.
Have them hang out by the entrance. I actually can't see him right now for some reason.
I left Zandala at the entrance because just in case, like, that statue turns into a fight or something, then I don't want them to get caught in it.
Sure.
I'd rather not risk the story NPCs if it's all the same.
Let's see here. I guess just for fun, we'll have Masika come in. Because I think I said Gale has Masika, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll put Masika kind of... Oh, Masika will go there. Everybody's kind of watching.
And Orvex can tank. Cool.
Do you want Orvex in the room, or do you want Orvex to leave?
I'll tell him to back up a little bit, but I don't necessarily tell him to leave. That's like up to him.
He just kind of goes and stands kind of midway down the hallway.
Okay, I shall pour water from a flask onto the correct hand, I believe, or at least the one that the vulture mask showed me.
Sure. So as you do this, a cube appears balanced on the statue's head, and you hear a voice say to you, Xanthiel, "Take the prize and curse your friends, or fight my children to claim it. What is your choice?"
Sorry, say again? Like, my headset off.
Yeah. Take the prize and curse your friends, or fight my children to claim it. What is your choice?
No, I'll fight his children. I'm not cursing my friends.
If no character takes the cube immediately, 4 Sue monsters magically appear. And you hear a rumbling and grinding sound.
Yeah.
I guess artists would see this. The portcullises to the other 4 doorways slam shut. And let's see here 1 second. Characters can't be removed. When the masks... When does that happen? Does that happen?
Sometimes blesses these guys are like getting phased in.
They literally magically appear.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's magic. Sorry.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure how fast it was appearing.
This is all like instantaneous.
Okay, cool.
I'm just reading one thing before I hit a combat button. Where is this? Sorry, I just have to double check something. Oh, once the Sue monsters appear, that doesn't happen. Cool. Sorry. There's a bunch of conditional triggers for this based on which choice you make. I've hit combat. Oh, hey. Well, how does it know whose turn it is? Because I haven't rolled initiative yet. I will roll for the Sue monsters, and I will roll for Masika. Americana, can you roll for you and Artis?
Got it.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Ends the bell.
Hey, Masika gets to go first. Whoa.
God, I hate these things.
Sue monsters? Well, Masika gets to go first. She will move and attack the nearest Sue monster, because that seems like a good thing to do. Oh, she's a rogue. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I have to actually play the rogue now.
She's actually dangerous as shit, but up in melee.
Well, I don't think she has advantage to attack. Cunning action, what does that do? A bonus action to take dash, disengage. Oh, she doesn't matter.
Wow, okay, just saying it to her face. Rude.
No, I mean like cunning action. So cunning action doesn't matter for. She can't flank anyone. That's all. Evasion, fancy footwork. Strike and slip away without reprisal. Okay, rakish audacity. Your confidence, you give a bonus to your initiative rolls. Who cares? She's first. and dual wielder. She can get a +1 AC bonus. Cool. Sorry, I have to learn how to play a character. So she gets how many attacks? She gets her main hand and her offhand and a bonus attack, I think. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't build her to actually play as. No, she doesn't have a bonus attack. She just has an attack and an offhand attack.
Well, she's also like an 8th level rogue, so I'm pretty sure they get 2 attacks. Plus the bonus if they dual wield it.
I think she gets 2. I think. Whatever. Her first attack, her second attack. Whoa! And I rolled 3 anyway. Whatever. This Sue monster has that AC. It will take... I'll just take the highest 2. It'll take 18 damage. And then her other ability for Clever Doohickey Madab. She doesn't have bonus attack.
I mean, she'd get at least 2 just from the fact that she's dual wielding 2 light weapons. But...
Yeah. I think because she has 2 versatile weapons, she can attack twice with no issues. So yeah, she gets dash, disengage, or hide. Okay.
Even Sarah, she's a freaking druid. So.
Well, whatever. She stabs that Sue monkey twice with her Kopesh blades, and it will be a Sue monster's turn.
I like the new effect that it does on whose turn it is.
Yeah, I
Real
added
nice.
that. I have to set it up in this instance. I also have an on-deck version, but I would have to reload the whole instance, so I'm not going to do that right now. The first Sue monster is going to, of course, try to Psychic Crush Murakana, because you are the closest.
I know.
So, you have to make a Wisdom saving throw, Murakana, as it screeches hideously at you.
Rude.
I want you to say, I protest.
That's ain't fun.
And
Right.
you pass. Good job. So that has no effect. That's unfortunate for the Sue monster. That is its turn. It is Orvex's turn.
Run.
Actually, the Sue monster is going to get down here. Sorry. Because they're not idiots. Orvex is going to say, yes, you can do the fighty again. And you just hear footsteps as Orvex fucking runs away. He will take a pot shot with his
Brave Sir Robin ran away.
Brave Sir Robin will make a hand crossbow attack at one of the Sue monsters. Unfortunately, he's so busy running away that he misses.
Shoots Xanthiel in the back and bounces off her armor.
Well, it wasn't a crit fail. So there you go. Making it Xanthiel's turn.
Sweet.
Although I guess I turned combat music off. Oh well.
Alrighty. Bless Murakana, Masika, and myself.
So you can add a 1d4 to an attack roll or saving throw. Cool.
Yep. So yeah, if we like nearly fuck up a roll against these Sue monsters, then we can try to fix that.
Okay.
And I have bonus actions. Not really. I got Staring Smite. That's next time I hit something. Wait, yeah, no, I'm wrong.
Spiritual weapon. Is that a cantrip?
No.
You can't cast a spell on another spell. It's got to be a spell on a cantrip.
Huh. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, I'll do nothing then. Oh, besides advance on the, these guys here.
Okay. That makes it Artis's turn. Murakana.
How can I still not see him? What's going on?
Can you see him now?
Oh, there we go. Alrighty.
So I technically used 5 feet of movement there.
Okay, thank you. So he's got, what is it, 30 feet?
He's got 30, yeah.
here.
And then he has, if you, longbow.
Longbow.
Who you shooting?
Guy Masika smacked around.
Okay, that will kill him.
Still got a second movement, so we're gonna longbow the guy right here. That that hit Americana.
Cool, that'll do. So yeah, artist runs in, kills that one Sioux monster, spins, and puts an arrow in that other Sioux monster.
He just changed his name to Legolas.
Yeah, right? You do have action surge if you want. You get that once per long rest. It lets you take an extra action on your turn. So
I'll
you
hold that back. Actually, no. We're gonna go ahead and action surge. We're gonna hit him again for a fantastic one.
Yep, well that'll do 3 damage. So you hit him. And I think that is everything artist can do. It is a not dead Sioux monster's turn. That one is going to move. What is it gonna do?
If it gets hit twice.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what it's gonna do. It will. So you're standing kind of in the same area as the statue. It will risk an attack of opportunity from Masika as it moves. So I will roll an attack of opportunity for her, which does not hit. And it jumps up above you on the statue. And it is going to screech at Masika for hitting it. So I need to make a wisdom saving throw, which passes, so that was
She
unfortunate.
doesn't even need to roll your d4.
Yeah, so that doesn't do anything. So that is the end of that Sioux monster's turn. The next Sioux monster gets to go. It will screech at, let's see, 2 of 3.
Do you want me to move so that I'm not on the statue? Because I didn't realize.
Huh?
Do you want me to like not be on the statue or something? Like,
I don't really care. I'm just playing it as because it's a wiry thing balanced on its tail. You can share it. So there's, yeah, you're like on the ground next to the statue. The Sioux monster is hanging above you. The benefit that gives the Sioux monster is nobody but you can hit it.
yeah.
Let's see here. I think this Sioux monster will. It's just gonna attack you.
Okay.
As soon as I can actually get to its actions. Multi-attack. It gets 1 bite and 1 claw. So
Terrified.
bite,
Nope.
claw. Well, that was fantastic. Then it is going to try and there's a lot of people here. It doesn't like that. It's going to try and move back. I guess you can have an attack of opportunity on it.
I'll clock it with standard regular mace. If I can find them.
Hey, you hit it. 5 damage. So you hit the monkey as it kind of screeches. It's not, well, screeches normally and moves away from you. It is Maracana's turn.
I would like to order a single helping of raid.
The Temple Guardians, this is pretty pathetic, I must say.
What?
I said for Temple Guardians, these things are pretty pathetic.
That's why I'm kind of wondering.
Yeah, it might be like an extra one. I don't know.
Well, it does help
Anyways.
that you were given the solution to most of this temple, so, you know.
No, I know that, but I mean, like, you know, the actual fight part of it. All good.
Well, let's wrap it up.
Anyways,
I have a story about this, but yeah. So a 10 will miss.
Oof.
The 12 will... Sorry, as soon as I can find the token, that will hit for 9.
Sorry, he can re-roll that 10.
Does it add it?
Because of Bless, you can re-roll the 10. Oh, the
Well,
first
he
attack.
can add 1d4 to the 10.
Yeah, which would almost, yeah.
Do you
Up to
want to
you,
use your
Maricela.
Bless on that?
Is that once a day or? Oh wait, no, that's
It's
No,
a
it's because I
one-time
cast it.
thing.
bless
Well,
me,
one
baby.
per action.
Bless me.
Oh, you already were blessed. Let's roll a 1d4. Like that. Oh, yeah.
You still miss.
Wow.
Didn't think you'd roll a 1. The hell is happening with your dice?
Yeah, if you had rolled the average roll, you would have hit, but you didn't. So there you go.
Roll anything other than 1.
No, 2 would have. Yeah, 2 would
Yeah,
hit.
2 would work.
Do you move?
I
Americana?
suppose it's pretty
No, I'm good there. Sorry.
Okay. And then that one is dead, so we're just going to skip that one. It is
Like you.
Zendala's turn.
Okay. We're going to cast Fireball. No, we're not going to do that. That'd be silly.
I was like, if you want to risk a TPK, sure. Which one?
Would be a TV. Xanthiel's resistant to fire. Hit the wounded one that escaped Xanthiel from the top. Because I think that's the only one she can see from there anyway.
Well, there's also the one on the statue.
Yeah, actually, shoot the one on the statue. Because that way I'm not shooting through people.
Okay, so that's 15 fire damage to that one. That was a pretty solid shot, searing a bunch of that Sioux monster's fur.
And yeah, I think that's it. Because she doesn't have any bonus actions. So.
Okay, cool. Then it is Masika's turn. She can't reach the top one, so she...
Not with that kind of negativity.
Huh?
I said not with that kind of negativity.
No, well, she's not going to try an acrobatics thing to attack when she can just as easily slice the other one a few times. She's going to go for the one in the corner. Khopesh Blade 1, Khopesh Blade 2.
Yeah.
Bam, bam. So that's 16 damage. And it's not dead. She will use her thing. Fancy footwork. When you choose this, you learn how to strike if you do a melee attack, and it can't make... Oh, never mind. It can't make an opportunity attack against you for the rest of your turn. Oh, you don't use... Wait a minute. You also gain an additional way to use your sneak attack. You don't need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature if you are within 5 feet of it, and no other creatures are within 5 feet of you.
Oh, hello.
So she gets to add sneak attack damage to that first roll.
Oh boy.
Which is... How does this work? The amount of extra damage...
Die or something. It's like 1d6 or something.
It's flat. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 4d6.
What? You're alright, Jesus.
That's why rogues don't get a bonus attack.
Yeah, they don't fucking need one.
So she does an extra 13 damage, and that totally kills it.
Yeah.
Yep, that one's dead. So now there's just the one Sioux monster up on this.
Blood in the corner.
Just a big pile of blood. Whose turn is it? Which Sioux monster is this? That one's dead. That one's dead. So let's just mark it off. Orvex doesn't do a goddamn thing because he's useless.
It's not true. He translates stuff for us sometimes.
He's useless in combat. You have enough combat NPCs. You have a rogue, a sorcerer, and a fighter.
Yeah.
So it is Xanthiel's turn.
Sure. I huck a javelin at it.
That'll hit for 5 damage.
Kill.
Wounding it, but not killing it.
Oh. Well, that makes me sad. But I also didn't want to really burn an action to, like, kill something that's effectively pretty screwed. Or burn spells at it, I should say. So I shall move down here and, I don't
So
know.
that would technically give it an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Actually, yeah, because you're out of its range now, so it's gonna.
Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
It's gonna try and hit you. Haha. It didn't crit, so there you go.
Unfortunately, yeah, Americana included, nothing in this room can actually hit it without a crit.
So do you do anything else?
Nope. I just smirk at it.
Cool. It is your turn, Americana, to have Artis do things.
Artis is going to do what he does best. It's to channel the powers of Legolas. The longbow, the last one. Oh, wow. That's better.
So the second one hits, landing another shot on that Sioux monster. It is somehow not dead yet.
Sticking out of its neck like, hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah, and I think it is... anything else from Artis?
That's all he can do, so I can't end his turn. You gotta do it.
Okay. That takes us to the Sioux monster.
Poor thing. It's not having a good day.
Yeah, it's angry and scared. Did this one use its screech attack yet?
Okay.
I don't think it did. I think the 2 dead ones did.
Yeah, like only 2 of them did, and then the other one like did a claw attack.
Yeah. So I think this Sioux monster is actually going to try and screech at Artis, actually, because Artis is shooting it. And he's going to make a wisdom saving throw. Rip. And it has no effect. So it's just screeching at him angrily from up on top of the statue, taking us to Murakana.
Ask him a question.
I'm actually going to ask him 2 questions.
Oh boy.
Second one does
Okay, so technically you would. I'm going to move you because you would have to move under the statue to actually hit it. But the second attack hits it and does just knock it down and slam it into the wall and grossness. Hold on. Blat! Blood everywhere. Minus many hit points. It is dead. And you have killed that Sioux monster. And that ends the combat. And there is a cube still sitting on the head of the monkey statue.
I kind of looked at Nancy and said, do you ever get hit?
It's hard to be hit when you can see everything coming.
I
You can just be insufferable in that oracle kind of way.
What is she again? She's not technically Minotaur. She's
Centaur.
Yeah, she's a fae, so she's not even really immortal or anything like that. Of a different plane, I suspect is probably the correct term, I think.
Ugh.
Feywild is a different realm, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Pretty
just
sure.
adjacent to the material plane.
God. Well, shall we have the team and leave?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
And that is probably a good place to end it. So thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I have something that I wish to display to the class.